Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today what I'm going to be doing is just telling you about my life as a single mom. I don't really have anything planned. I'm just gonna go with the flow. It's saying my camera is gonna die, so I'm gonna get in when I can. If you're new here, like I just said, I'm a single mom. I was married for about 3 years, still married. Going through a separation right now. We'll be divorced in June, so yay to that. Yeah, I was married for 3 years, had Farrah Grace was pregnant with Farrah before I got married. Got married, and he's military, so we moved to Fayetteville, North Carolina. Did that for a little bit, separated a couple times on and off. And then this last time that we separated, I could just tell it was different. I was kind of just over it. He's younger than me. Not saying that's the reason why, but it just felt like I was very mature and knew exactly what I wanted, and I wasn't given what I wanted. So it really, he wanted to end it. I didn't say I wanted to end it, but I think deep down, I knew I wasn't happy, but I stuck around because I wanted to see if I could make it work for my daughter and for us, because I never wanted to like give up on a marriage. I actually have a tattoo that I got when I was 17 in a house. It is horrible. It was supposed to be an infinity sign. Well, got home and it did not look like an infinity sign, so I got a fake ID, went to a shop, got a heart put in it, and it doesn't look like a heart either. Okay, so my camera died, but I am back. I think what I was saying last was that, okay, so this is the 3rd time we have separated. It's for real this time. I can just like feel like we're gonna be divorced soon. All the other times we could only last like 3 months without each other, and then we'd end up getting back together. But nope, not this time. So, just kind of how my life's been going since then. So, I was blessed with the opportunity to move to Mount Pleasant. I moved in with my mom again when we separated, and that's great, but once you're on your own, you want to be on your own again. It's just like weird being back with your parents. So my aunt asked me if I would like to move to Mount Pleasant. She has an apartment here. I said yes, duh, oh my gosh. Moved here. So now I nanny for my Aunt Brittany, and I do professional photography. I would love to do photography full-time one day. Right now, obviously I just moved here a couple months ago, so I'm not charging as much as I really should be at the moment, but this is my first year starting out doing it by myself. Last year I was a second shooter, so I'm just trying to like feel out everything. I'm doing really good for myself right now. Farrah's in a private school in Mount Pleasant. She's doing awesome. She's learning so much. She's good. I mean, she definitely knows that her dad and I aren't together. We actually tried to get back together a couple months ago, which most people don't know because we didn't like post anything. And at first it was good, and then I just saw a side of him that made me know that he just wasn't the one for me. I wish no ill will on him. We just were not meant to be together. Hopefully his person's out there. Hopefully my person's out there. He's a great dad to Farrah. We just weren't supposed to be with each other. But it was very hard at the beginning for me also, because I like seriously thought I was like in love with him. I think now it was more of like an infatuation towards him. I don't really know. Very strange. So I really feel like I don't really even know what being in love is, because I thought that was it. And the fact that like when we would separate, I could bounce back and just like immediately go and talk to other people. That can't be real love, because I feel like if you're really in love with someone, you're in so much pain that like you can't do that. So I don't really know. If one of you know what real love is, please explain to me. And yeah, that's another thing. I mean, I started dating like right when we ended things. Not really dating. I mean, I'm saying like on Bumble. So like chatting with other people. So you go on a date with someone. And now I've been dating frequently. It's been alright. Kind of talking to someone right now who's pretty cool. So we will see where it goes. Check out my attire. Sophie's cute shirt, whatever. So, what was I saying? I got gum too, so that's not really good. It was very hard at first. I was telling you guys about me going on dates and stuff. Well, it was really hard for me because it affected Farrah. She would go jump in the bed with me thinking her dad was going to be right there and say, "Daddy," and then he wouldn't be there. She was wondering like why we had two different houses, and then when we tried to work on things, she was confused why I was at her daddy's house. So that was another thing that like made me just realize it's doing too much to her, because if it didn't work out after working on things, that would have affected her even more, and she was already so confused. So when what happened, when we were trying to work on things, I just knew that we just did not need to be together. I knew it would end up with us not staying together again. And I was over the moving, trying to do so much for someone that didn't want to put in the same amount of effort, which is fine. I mean, I'm a very loving person, and so I need someone that can give me that. But as far as being a single mom, it's been good. I mean, yeah, it's hard. Like the guy I'm talking to now, we hardly get to see each other because I don't really know if I'm ready for him to meet Farrah or not. Farrah's dad and I also talked a while back about how he didn't want her meeting anyone until we were divorced. So I feel like that's only June. So I feel like I can respect that. I don't feel like this guy and I are at that point just yet. But it's just like little things. Because he hasn't met Farrah and can't meet Farrah, whatever, it's every other weekend that I can see him, because during the week he works and I work, and then Farrah gets out of school when he gets off work, so I have her, and then she's with me every other weekend also. So that's very hard, and he's being great about it, like still wants to talk to me. I really thought that would like run him away. But we FaceTime and like call each other, so it's good. That was another question. How do you guys feel like, what do you feel like is the right time to bring someone around your child? Like, should I have him around for little things? Not necessarily like coming over to our house, but like, say we all went to church together and she was in the daycare and only saw him when we were showing up and leaving. Like, is that fine if he's like at the same place, like meets us somewhere? Like, I just don't know what to do about the whole when should Farrah meet who I'm talking to, and not necessarily the guy I'm talking to now, because it is fresh and new. I really do like him, but just anyone in general, guys. I mean, she's met some of my guy friends, but, and that's what I'm saying, like, she wouldn't know any different, because I've brought guy friends around her that I didn't have anything with. And if I brought a guy that I'm talking to around her, we wouldn't like PDA or do any of that stuff around her. So like, is it different? I don't know. Leave your comments down below about that, please. Give me some advice. But yeah, really our daily routine, me being a single mom, is we wake up, she sleeps in my bed. That was another thing with us separating so many times. She was sleeping through the night. We actually hired a sleep trainer that worked, but then we kept separating and moving place to place, and so now she sleeps with me, which is totally fine. She is still waking up once a night for milk. I'm trying to figure out a way to how to stop that, but I do live in an apartment right now, so that's hard because I have people like wall to wall, above me, beside me, all that good stuff. So like, me taking the milk away from her in the middle of the night, she's going to cry until she falls asleep, which yeah, that would work. But I have people that will bang on my wall. It's happened before when I tried. And I don't want to be rude, but then again, like, I want her to like have better habits and like be able to sleep through the night, because I know she's capable of it because she's done it before. But yeah, so she sleeps with me. We get up, she takes a bath. If she didn't have a bath the night before, her hair is curly as crap. Most people know that, so I only wash her hair about twice a week. Depends on what she does on the playground. Sometimes she comes home with a whole sandbox full of hair. And she's very, very tender-headed. Like, anyone touches her hair, everyone wants to touch her hair. They think it's like a cloud. She cannot stand when someone touches her hair. Like, it's so hard for me to brush her hair, do anything. So most of the time when someone sees her, her hair looks like a rat's nest because she won't let me touch it. And I'm not going through the tears and craziness. I just don't care. She's 3. It's whatever. So yeah, bath, brush teeth, eat breakfast, if she'll eat breakfast. That's another thing. Farrah does not eat, like, hardly ever anything. And it's not that she's a picky eater, because I'll get her chicken nuggets with french fries, exactly what she asked for. She'll eat like 6 fries, maybe a bite of her chicken, and then she'll say she's full. But then she could drink probably a whole gallon of milk. She's just stuck on milk, and I'm really over it, but I don't know. She gets what she wants, really, which is a bad thing and a good thing. I don't really know. This whole mom thing, I don't think there's a right way to be a mom. I mean, you just do what you feel is right for your child. So yeah, breakfast, brush teeth, bath, put on her clothes. That's another struggle. She really doesn't like to wear anything but leggings and a t-shirt, and most of the time it doesn't match. Like I said, I don't care because she's 3, and now if we were going to a nice dinner, I would dress her and I would make her wear whatever. But for school, I don't really care. And that's another thing. She'll eat and she'll let her dad do certain things for her, and she's always better with other people. And I feel like everyone says that, like, your child is always the worst when they're with you. But I'm wondering, why is it like that at this age, where she'll do things for her dad and other people and not me? Like, why is it that she's the worst with me? I understand, yeah, she grew inside of me. I'm her mom. I literally give her anything she wants. So I guess that's my answer, is she just manipulates me. She knows how to get me. She knows how to get what she wants. But yeah, so then we try breakfast, and then we go to school. I take her to school. I go to work at my aunt's, work till 3, then I come home. Sometimes I get off early and get to go to the gym, which is nice. Come home, and now I get to go to the pool. It's getting warm. I have a pool at my apartment, which is nice, so I can take Farrah to the pool. And on Wednesdays she has gymnastics, and on Fridays she has dance. Oh, and Tuesdays she has swimming lessons. So her agenda is pretty crazy too. I try to keep her very active. She loves her new school. Everything is going great. So yeah, that's really it. I just really want to say to you guys, just don't stay. It doesn't matter, dating, been dating for years, married, whatever. Don't stay in a relationship because of a child, because later on in life, when you really can't take it anymore and you leave that person, it's going to be worse for your child. The older they get, normally the worse it's going to get. Unless they're like, don't live with you or something like
Mommy.
that. Can you say hi? What'd you have in your mouth? What is it?
My tooth's gonna fall out.
Your tooth's not gonna fall out.
Yes.
Why is it gonna fall out? You gonna sit here with mommy and let me talk?
No, I'll talk first.
Okay, you talk.
Hi. Hey, Daddy. I got cavity.
You got what?
I got cavity.
A cavity?
Yeah.
Ah! That's not good. But yeah, don't stay with anyone just for a child. And if you're having concerns, talk to your partner about it. And try everything you can do. I tried...
Hi, guys. I got cavity.
I tried wedding booklets, like for us to sit down and do a journal. I tried going to church. I tried.
You know what I did when I was at a swimming pool.
We did go to the swimming pool today. I tried for us to go to therapy. When we didn't live together, he went on his own. I went on my own.
Guys, he got
Then when we separated this last time, I asked if he wanted to do therapy, and he said no. So, you can only do so much. I'm not going to fight with someone about their choices and things. If you don't want to be with me, you don't want to be with me. I don't want to be with anyone that doesn't 100% fully want me and only me. So yeah, do what you feel is right. If you need someone to talk to and you don't want to tell anyone your business, I'm always here, open ears. Won't judge. I've really feel like I've been through it all. But yeah, I'm always here to talk. If you need someone and you're in a situation like me, I was a teen mom I turned 20. I was pregnant as a teenager.
No, not my turn.
Hold on, I'm almost done.
Not my turn.
Hold on, baby. But yeah, being a single mom is hard. You're by yourself with a toddler. But it is so doable and it is so worth it. I'd rather be on my own and us two be happy and her be happy when she goes to her daddy's house than her seeing toxic behavior that she doesn't need to see. I want her to grow up and know what love is. See her mom being in love, being happy. Same with her dad. So yeah, that's really all I have for you today. If you would please subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos and hit that bell notification. Fair Grace, do you want to say anything to everybody before mommy checks out?
Yeah.
Tell everybody to subscribe to my mommy's channel.
Find my channels. Hey guys.